They've been collecting bikes at the state fairgrounds for several weeks now. The actual bike giveaway in Syracuse comes at the end of next week, and they are still accepting donations. Jan Maloff is Mr. Bicycle for Syracuse. You've been running this bike program for several years now.
It's been 18 years, Laura, when we started, and it's really blossomed into about a 2,500 bicycle a year giveaway.
And how are you now on that number? Are you close?
Well, we're close. We're about 800 or 900 bicycles down, but even at this late date, we've been in the past managed to close that gap. We'd like to go and give at least 2,500 bicycles.
Now, you give them to all ages, but is there a certain size or kind of bike that you would rather see more of in this last-minute push?
We're always looking for small children's bicycles, but the program encourages parents to do something with their children. So we not only give them to children, we give them to adults. It's a nice family activity, exercise, spending time with your children.
And it's also transportation for a lot of people.
A lot of people, especially on the north side, and a lot of people on the west side ride. I see bicycle tracks. I'll go down there today. I'll see bicycle tracks in the snow.
I saw people out yesterday on bikes, even in the snow. You're right.
Right.
You know, you would think that used bikes, there would be a limit to how many there are in central New York, but people have been very generous in donating, haven't they?
Yes, and a lot of times we get bikes when children go off to college. Okay. And, you know, or when kids turn 17, 18 years old, or even 16, a lot of kids have no interest in the bike anymore. They're driving their car. A bike is not for them.
Okay. Now, you're giving them away on Saturday. You have a turnaround that you do. I mean, you don't just take the bike in and give it right out. You recondition it also.
Right. People are bringing them to the New York State Fair. We're very clearly marked. We're in the dairy building. Or they can drop them off if they don't want to make the drive to the fair at Advanced Cyclery, and they're right on the corner of Midler and Erie Boulevard.
Okay, and then you pump up the tires and check the brakes before you send them back out.
We have a process. We pump up the tires. We let the bike sit a couple days. If the tires go down, then we assess that bike to see if that's something we're going to part out or completely fix.
Okay, well, thank you so much for doing this for 18 years. You and your volunteers, too, they deserve the credit also. They are still looking for donations until Thursday. And if you want to drop off today at the State Fairgrounds, they're there 11 till 4. The rest of the week, they'll be there until 7 o'clock in the evening. And again, Thursday's the deadline. You can also drop off at Advanced Cyclery, which is at Midler and Erie Boulevard here in Syracuse. Now, the giveaway is at Fowler High School in Syracuse. That will start Saturday at 11 a.m. Thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you, Laura.
And we'll be right back.